Throughout our time as a society, we have always introduced new words to kind of help describe how our social standing is setting in. We came up with words like bussin', bet. More recently, it's skibbity and riz. But I remember back in my day, it was calling girls thoughts and calling your significant other bae. Now, I'm not going to go down that whole rabbit hole because I already feel super old when I scroll through TikTok, but there has been one word that has transcended the young people, that everyone is using it now, and it's Karen. That's right, everyone, despite age and or gender, everyone knows what a Karen is. It's more than likely a middle to older aged lady causing a ruckus in public, for no fucking reason, just there to just piss people off. No one likes Karens, and 99% of the time they will have no supporters. But despite everyone knowing exactly what a Karen is, they are still very prevalent. And since it's the spooky season coming up with Halloween right around the corner, I thought the scariest thing we can look at together is a bunch of Karens. Now I want to kind of set the stage for you. So this first clip is very recent. It's only a couple days old. But since we are in the Halloween spirit here, what is the scariest thing you can think of? That's right, it's a Karen that's most likely drunk and at a fucking fair. God damn it, I couldn't think of the word.
Because all these kids are underage. Is this like a strip show?
You're shaming 16-year-old girls.
That's fucking right.
Get out of here.
Because it's her mama who's around, and her mama told her right. Because I got 4 daughters that go to Catholic private school, and they don't dress like that.
So we have a not so rare sighting here of a Karen yelling at a couple of minors for dressing scantily, I guess, at a fair in California. So right off the bat, I want to talk about a couple things. So the voice, as angelic as it sounds, like, my God, it sounds just like that bird from Aladdin, Iago. It sounds just like that bird. Now, as you can hear, she said, I have daughters that go to Catholic school and they don't dress like that. No fucking shit. Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you talking about? No shit. By the way, this isn't Catholic school. If you didn't know, this is called the public. This is called the world around you, where people socialize. It's beautiful and people can wear what they want. And by the way, the things they're wearing isn't even that bad. Like, what are you talking about? People are unhinged, man. I can't believe that she's going this hog wild on this kind of thing, man. To the point where she's about to have an actual fucking manic episode. And you can already tell that this Karen is heating things up. She is yelling. She's in public. She knows everyone's looking at her, and she doesn't care because, her life is already going so far down the drain. I mean, you're gonna see it here in just a second, so bear with me. But yeah, so she already is making the situation way worse than it needs to be.
That doesn't give you the right to
All right, so get the fuck on, you fucking trick-ass Catholic bitch, or whatever the fuck.
Get the fuck away from me.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking
You're gonna put hands on a minor?
Ding, ding, ding. Hey, what's up? We have our first broken law. See, you are allowed to be an asshole in public. You are. That's the land of the free, home of the brave for you. Because, yeah, you can be an asshole in public. It's called freedom of speech and, freedom to do whatever the hell this person wants to do, as miserable as it is. But the one thing you can't do in this situation is put hands on another person, specifically a minor, because that just is a whole can of worms that you shouldn't be opening. And as you might have noticed, yes, we did in fact get a glimpse of Bigfoot here in all of her glory. So right off the bat, yeah, this Karen straight up just escalated it to the point of physical violence. So you're about to see a little bit more, though.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking.
You're gonna put hands on a minor?
I'm a fucking minor. I am bitch too.
No, you ain't.
I am bitch.
Now I'm going to be replaying this little segment here a couple of times because so much happens. Just absolutely so much happens in that like extra 10 seconds I just showed you. So first of all, like I said, she did end up putting hands on a minor. She went up there, got in her face, tried to kick her, and then punched her, or at least shoved her, something like that. So already not off to a good start. Number 2, yeah, you might have missed this one because it took me a couple times to replay it, but she actually threw the drink on the girls. So she had a drink in her hand and decided to pour it on her, which, you know, I'm sure is some kind of assault, but hey, I'm not a lawyer. I have no fucking idea. But also, that's strike 2. Not a good thing that happened. Number 3. Now this is this is something I was giggling at when I watched this for the first time. So one of the girls say, "Hey, I'm a minor. We're minors. You can't be touching us. I mean, that's not cool. You're making a big deal about nothing." And then this lady says, "Yeah, hey, I'm a minor too." So we're lying. So we are not telling the truth. So we are fibbing in the eyes of God, right? Because there is not a single chance in hell that this lady is anything younger than 35 with 2 kids, at the very least. There's a higher chance of Stephen Hawking resurrecting from the dead with full bodily functions and everything than her being under the age of 18. It's just not possible. I can practically see the $30,000 of credit card debt that she's in. Now, as funny as that statement is, the fourth thing I want to talk about is the funniest. So she pulls a macho move, something that is only reserved for the most alpha of the alpha. Generally, you don't even see it in the male community. This is something that is like a last resort option. She rips off the shirt. Now, okay, that's an exaggeration. She doesn't like rip it off like a fucking werewolf, you know, one of those like oil painting things that you see online. She does rip off her shirt, throw it around, and she flexes in front of the girls, begging for hands. And by the way, this is all stemming from the girls apparently dressing a little too scantily for her. Not anyone. No one else had a problem with it. You know, they weren't even that bad, to be honest. Like they were fully clothed, if you ask me. And she had such a problem with it. Now, if I was gonna play some kind of like a psychologist, I'd say that maybe she's jealous. You know, I hate to use the J word, but another funny thing that happened that I kind of just glanced over, but whenever the lady says, "Yeah, I'm a minor too," you can instantly hear that the lady with the camera goes, "No, you ain't." Nope. No fucking way, brother. I mean,
I'm a fucking minor. I am bitch too.
No, you ain't.
No, you ain't.
I know it's super easy to tell, but just the fact that I could literally see the face of the girl going, "No, no, you're not." That was another funny part of this video. I'm going to play a little bit more of the clip because the next thing that happens is also kind of funny.
Did you put your hands on me first, bitch?
No, she did not. You did. I have it on video.
So just like Shrek trying to trudge his way through his own swamp, trying to get rid of fairy tale creatures, she charges them. She actually trudges through. She is trying to make up some speed to catch up to these girls. Now, even though it might look like she just kind of trudged off into the distance, and you might just have to guess, make your best educated guess on what actually happened next, the funniest part about this video to me is that she comes back and forth a couple times, and then it finally seems like at least the girls ran away, which, by the way, is the correct thing to do. With people like this, they are unhinged. You don't know what's going to happen. Just separate yourself. It's the easiest way. It's easier for everyone. If you can, go away. If they still follow you, go get someone you can trust or some kind of police officer, because if they start following you and they're already this unhinged to do this in the public, who knows what they're going to do if they get you like in the parking lot, you know? So just if this ever happens, just make sure you try to find someone with authority. But yeah, she eventually does come back, and it is perfect. So she's walking back, and you can just feel the embarrassment. Maybe not from her, because like Karens don't usually get embarrassed because they think they're in the right. But everyone else is staring daggers at this woman. And I can only imagine the only thing that she's hoping for right now is that maybe someone uploads this to her like Karen Facebook group, and then like all the Karens are going to be like, "Yes, yeah, it's about time you stood up for what's right." These women wearing shorts and long sleeves at a park in October at a fair. Fuck them kids. Yeah, I found it so funny how like the crowd is so embarrassed for her. You know, this is a very embarrassing situation, but the bad thing is Karens don't feel shame. They don't understand that they're in the wrong. They are 100% guaranteed to be thinking that they are in the right. And even after all that, it's proven, because she comes back and she starts muttering some words to the camera lady.
Don't ever fucking come here.
This ain't a place
That
for
fucking kid and get the bitch out. Not ever. You better play some sexy red up in this bitch.
And there we have it. The thing that actually made me like actually laugh out loud, giggle, the way that she put so much oomph on that. Ever! You better never, ever come back here.
Not ever, ever.
That shit came from the soul. And I found that so funny, man. And I really tried to figure out what she said there at the very end, like the last 3 seconds. I think she said, you better play some sexy red up in this bitch. I don't know if that's an artist or what. I don't know who she was talking to. I don't know if that's actually what she even said, but that's what I kept hearing. You better play some sexy red up in this bitch, which is a very strange thing to say after having a public meltdown. Now, I did find this on Reddit, and there isn't an update or anything. I imagine there might be one on TikTok, but as of right now, I didn't see any kind of update, so maybe this girl got arrested because she did technically commit some kind of assault by kicking, shoving, and throwing a drink on a girl. So, you know, all we can do is really just say, hey, big man upstairs, let's give it, give us this one, please. Surprise! I got another one for you. I saw this one as well. I saw actually there's one more after this too. A spoiler alert, but there is another one. That this one just bothered me. I don't even know if you'd count this as a Karen, as more as just a delinquent, but this shit pissed me off, something fierce, and I just wanted to share it with you real quick. So this next clip is from 2019. It is pretty old. It's got some age to it, but I still get aggravated when I see it. I think I remember seeing it when it first happened, but man, it still is incredibly annoying. So let's go ahead and take a look. Doesn't it just piss you off? Doesn't it just piss you off to know that, like, here's this sand sculpture that is sitting there looking cool, doing what sand sculptures do, just sit there looking cool, chilling, and minding its own business. And this drunk, by the way, 15-year-old, that's apparently, I guess they were on like a vacation in Hawaii, the family was, something like that. They went to Honolulu and she got drunk and decided, hey, I'm going to destroy this this sculpture for no reason at all. Apparently, she just got off scot-free. I don't know if there was a community service or anything like that. Like I said, I couldn't find like a police report or anything, but it just pisses me off because there's just this thing that's really cool. A guy spent a lot of hard time. He's super talented making sculptures out of sand. It's probably sitting there for fucking years. Maybe not years, but you know, it's sitting there for a long time. So that's the end of this one. It pissed me off when I saw it, and I don't know if it technically counts as a Karen, but like, you know, it rubbed me the wrong way, and I hate to see that kind of senseless nonsense vandalism. And I do have one more for you. Now, this one isn't. This is technically like not a public freak out, and it is a Karen, but it is a male Karen. And I also have a bone to pick with it because it's also a Tesla owner. Now, I don't really have a huge problem with Tesla or anything like that, but the owners themselves, the people who own Teslas, seem to be insufferable. Man, I've met a lot of people that have those fucking Cybertrucks, and my God, you think their shit wouldn't stink by the way they act. They are insufferable people. So, you know, this guy's a Tesla owner, and he has a problem with someone using the charging station that just says Tesla on it, because apparently he thinks it's only meant for Teslas. So as you can see, this guy's taking a picture of his license plate and overall make and model of the car. By the way, he's driving a Chevy Bolt. These are very cool. I like Chevy Bolts. I used to work at a Chevy dealership, and I used to have to drive these from place to place to drop them off for customers. And I really like Chevy Bolts. They are very comfortable, and they change seamlessly from electric to gas. So I like them. They're pretty neat. Not that this isn't sponsored or anything, but you know, if Chevy were to sponsor me, hey, I would not mind giving me a free Bolt. So you know, hook me up.
I didn't record your license plate, but you record my license plate, I'll record yours. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
So are you recording my license plate?
I mean, yeah, you have me in there too. You can get as aggressive as you want. Yeah. Tesla, open the network. Read up on it. Yeah. Sure. All your one followers.
Now, as you can tell from that extremely heated exchange, that this guy does not like the fact that this Bolt driver is this fucking scum of the earth. Fucking poor, brokey Chevy driver is, you know, using the high-class, super expensive Tesla, you know, luxury model electrical port, I guess, which is another kind of funny thing, because I thought he was getting mad that he was taking up the spot. You know, maybe there was like a set amount of, or like a limited amount of these electrical ports, and maybe this guy's in a hurry and he sees like a Chevy and like surrounded by Teslas, and he's like, that Chevy shouldn't be there, you know. I'm in a hurry. I need to charge my Tesla. Get out of here. This isn't for you. I figured it was that kind of thing, but if you look around, there's plenty of charging ports. So, and this guy's already charging his car. Like, there's no reason to be upset. Like, I don't understand. Like, your car's being charged, his car's being charged. What's the problem? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy is literally just looking for problems. And then he goes and records the license plates, and it's just another goofy moment, you know? Like, what are you really gonna do? Like, really, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna send it into Tesla? Or are they gonna send it straight to Elon Musk? He's gonna kidnap this guy and strap him to the rocket and send him into space? No, it's not gonna fucking happen, man. The only thing that's gonna happen is you get like an email back from Tesla saying, hey, more electrical drivers on the road. That's a good thing. Yeah, maybe take a chill pill. That's probably actually what would happen. But I will say, the thing that the guy said at the very end cut very deep. He said, yeah, go share it to your one followers. And look, man, I was at one followers at one point, okay, man? That shit cuts deep, okay? That guy might not show it on his face, but deep down in his soul, he is crying because of that comment. Because I know I would be. But that's going to do it for these spooky Karens. I want it's going to make this a little bit more of like a spooky, you know, episode, something like that. You know, have like my Halloween decorations back up, you know, get in character and be all spooky and shit. But I'll probably do that in the next video, because it is Halloween. It's Halloween. Halloween's in a week. So, you know, it's going to be a fun time. But these Karens are spooky enough for everyone. So, you know, I imagine everyone got scared watching these videos. Other than that, that's it for me. So if you like what you saw, hit like and subscribe and all that stuff. And if you didn't like what you saw, then don't fucking get off my page. The fuck? Like, hey, here, take these kisses and leave. Bye.